Hi guys, this is Max, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna work on a sideline position and the shoulder complex. So we're gonna start with warming up the tissues. I really love this setting because it allows you to finally add movement to the shoulder, to the neck, to the back. It's really great for mobility, even if the stability is not perfect. So it's not like the same stability you can have when you're supine on prone. But here you have a lot more range of motion, especially in the shoulder, that allows you to work with active release technique that are perfect to go deep into the structure and try to solve the problem of the, for example, shoulder impingement or back pain. So I generally start with warm up the upper part of the spine, and then I go all the way lower to the sacrum. Well, then from the sacrum, sometimes I use this tool that allow me to make my thumb rest, recover from too much work. So if you work on, for example, if you work with shiatsu or Thai massage, you use a lot of your thumb and digitopressione. So you need some time to rest your thumb and just work with a tool like this one. It's an interesting tool because it allows you to go really deep and punctual to the trigger point, but it's not the same. You don't have the same sense of touch and feeling that you can have with your finger. So right now I'm working on the rhomboid, and talking about the shoulder complex, we got to consider the scapulohumeral rhythm. That is generally 2-to-1. What does it mean? That for every 2 degrees of the arm, there is 1 degree of upward rotation of the scapula. So if you put your arms all the way up into the sky, you reach 180 degrees, but the scapula, the movement of the scapula is only 60 degrees. So there is more or less 2.1 ratio. So why I'm telling you this? Because we're gonna work all the muscle around the scapula. So starting with the trap that I'm trying to release while I'm pulling the arm down. This is it's a perfect way to stretch it and release. And then I'm gonna move to the latissimus. So I'm using the arm as a leverage while I'm pressing down slowly into latissimus muscle. I even change the position, and you can see it go all the way down, working even to the thoracolumbar fascia that is connected to the glute max. So this is really important because the latissimus is attached into the front of the humeral. And then I'm working on the infraspinatus while I make it go on the front of the thoracic. I move around the arm and I try to strip down in the direction of the spine the infraspinatus or rotator cuff muscle. And then again, we're gonna move all the way up with some scapular mobilization, working on the lower trap, on the middle trap, rhomboid, and the upper trap. And here we're gonna talk about the upper trap, lower trap for scapula that can be affected with delayed onset activation of the lower trap, which can alter the scapula upward rotation and posterior tilt. What does it mean? That this altered scapular motion decrease the subacromial space. The subacromial space is related with impingement symptom, decreased rotator cuff strength, and increased strain on the anterior glenohumeral ligament. That's why we're working all this muscle, and especially the supraspinatus that is involved in a 0-15 degrees of abduction, and that it's important for the first part of the glenohumeral movement. If that muscle is tight, it can create itself pain in the front of the shoulder. So then we move to this technique from Thai massage that allow you to go deep into the longissimus, and you're gonna go all the way up and down along the spine. So another problem that can be caused by muscle around the scapula is the pector minors and biceps. If they are too tight, they're gonna move the scapula downwards, and that can create pain in the front of the shoulder. Then we're gonna do some glenohumeral mobilization where we block the head of the humeral while we'll pushing down the glenohumeral, we move the arms into flexion. Then we move him back down to the sacrum and to the glute medius to start again on the spine, but this time on the other part, on the lateral longissimus, to go all the way up, just to connect the two parts, all the way slowly deep into the cervical muscle. We're gonna reach the splenius capitis, and we're gonna start working on the suboccipital muscle, like oblique capitis inferior, the oblique capitis superior, that works with the atlanto-occipital joint in rotation and side to side, and even into the rectus capitis posterior, major and minor, that help to extend and rotate the skull. So this muscle can be involved in suboccipital stiffness and into headaches. So it's really important to work them, and they are connected. Here there is the aponeurosis connection of the trap, so it can be connected to the scapula, and eventually not only create pain but create stiffness into the scapula itself. So guys, if you liked my video, subscribe to my channel. I love your comment, keep writing them, and I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Take care.